Let's update this. Hell yeah, dude. What just came in? Oh. Okay. Okay. Run ads. Twitch here to get the pre-rolls out of the way. Task manager. Oh, that's good. Let's get this going. Ugh. Let me get this set up here. Where's my game capture? There it is. Okay. Hey, I did it. Let's go, let's go. Nice, dude.
All patched up.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Oh shit, it's Saren.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
Had to wipe out a few hundred of your followers along the way. Sorry if I kept you waiting.
You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
You let Sovereign implant you? Are you insane?
I suppose I should thank you, Shepard. After Vermeer, I couldn't stop thinking about what you about Sovereign manipulating me, about indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve. Now my doubts are gone. I believe in Sovereign completely. I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, and Sovereign will find a place for you, too.
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
The relationship is symbiotic. Organic and machine intertwined. A union of flesh and steel. The strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither. I am a vision of the future, Shepard. The evolution of all organic life. This is our destiny. Join Sovereign and experience a true rebirth.
Sovereign hasn't won yet. I can stop it from taking control of the station. Step aside and the invasion will never happen.
We can't stop it. Not forever. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans. The Reapers are too powerful.
You could have resisted. You could have fought. Instead, you surrendered. You quit.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for... The implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
There's still one way to stop this. If you've got the guts.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
What the fuck? There's no way. I was not expecting that. Holy shit. God. Wow.
Ray 51! Ray 51! Rover, sit! Hut! Hut!
Good morning.
Hey, morning, rhinos. Thank you for the resub. How you doing?
Pharos is a habitable world in the Attica, like the ancient human city of Troy. Ilo.
We just experienced a major plot development.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick, open the station's arms. Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down before he regains control of the station.
See if you can open a communications channel.
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
I'm here, Joker.
We Caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Andurra sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
You can't sacrifice human lives to save the Council. What have they ever done for us?
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign's a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
Exactly. We can't throw away reinforcements trying to save the Council. We have to hold them back until Sovereign's exposed.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
Oh, no. 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 I'm kind of curious what would happen if you chose to save the Council. Like, not in the short term, but in the long term. Because humanity is the newest race to join the Citadel. Saving the Council will probably go a long way in regards to our standing. I don't know.
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension, no matter what the cost.
I hope you know what you're doing, Commander.
Alliance ships, move in. Save the Destiny Ascension.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements. It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
Destiny Ascension, you are all clear. Repeat, you are all clear.
The Citadel's opening. All ships move in. Concentrate on Sovereign.
Ooh-wee. Yeah, Saren's dead.
Make sure he's dead.
Oh, he's super dead. He's mega dead. I certainly hope he is. Okay, now he's really dead. Finally got
He's dead.
sign off on recording for months.
I am Sovereign, and this station is mine.
Sovereign's too strong! We have to pull back!
Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
Now's our chance.
Get it with everything we got.
Guard on my flank. We're going in.
Go!
They didn't believe my numbers. Took a while, but I finally proved such convinced them my report is better than the one pumped into the system. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Nice. Congrats. So I'm doing pretty good shit. Pretty good shit. I just read Jimmer language. Like, just. God damn it. Jimmer language every morning. I still need some coffee. So I have one of those new alive bullets, right? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
Captain Anderson, we found them. They're in here.
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
I'm sorry, but I have 2 sequels, so I gotta be alive. Hell yeah, dude. Achievement
Ambassador,
unlocked. Medal of
Captain,
Honor.
Commander Shepard. We have gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that we, the Council, might live.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
The Council also owes you a great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay. You saved not just our lives, but the lives of billions from Sovereign and the Reapers.
Commander Shepard, your heroic and selfless actions serve as a symbol of everything humanity and the Alliance stand for.
And though we cannot bring back
That's
those
some good
valiant
power.
soldiers who gave their lives to save ours, we can honor their memories through our actions.
Humanity has shown it is ready to stand as a defender and protector of the galaxy. You have proved you are worthy to join our ranks and serve beside us on the Citadel Council.
Consular, on behalf of humanity and the Alliance, we thank you for this prestigious honor and humbly accept.
We will need a list of potential candidates to fill humanity's seat on the Council.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander. Do you support any particular candidate?
Let the politicians figure this one out.
I agree with the commander. This is too important to rush into.
Of course, Ambassador. We will welcome your candidates with open arms, whomever they may be.
Sovereign's defeat marks the beginning of a new era for both humanity and the Council.
Sovereign was only a vanguard. The Reaper fleet is still coming. Hundreds of ships, maybe thousands. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Shepard's right. Humanity is ready to do its part. United with the rest of the Council, we have the strength to overcome any challenge. When the Reapers come, we must stand side by side. We must fight against them as one. And together, we will drive them back into dark space.
For democracy! Cool. Okay. All right. Number 1 speed. I wasn't expecting it to be that quick, quite honestly. Kill 1,000 enemies in Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3. Oh, melee attacks? Oh, shit. The Elos. Complete the majority of the game. I don't even know what that means. Accumulate. Okay. Wow. Without changing difficulty. Okay. Holy shit. Establish a romantic relationship? Oh, fuck. Okay. Wow. Alright, exit to launcher. Thanks for saving the galaxy. Well, I guess now we start with number 2. This only took me like 15 hours. Which is kind of in line with what I read online for the main story. Online it said it took about like 17 hours. I was like, oh shit, I'm almost done. And I had a feeling I was almost done too. Based off of the story. Hold on a second. I gotta Okay, there we go. Actually, let me exit the launcher real quick. I want to see if that intro will replay. For some reason, my mouse doesn't want to. Oh, there we go. Not my mouse, my controller didn't want to work on the screen before. So I heard this is where it starts to pick up. Oh, that was just a loading screen. Alright, well, fuck, never mind. Cool, you can import your character. Fuck yeah, dude. Let's go veteran. Hell yeah, dude. Farty Shepherd. Rank 43, adept. Status of Rex, okay. Oh, this is pretty cool. Alright, he remembers everything. Nice. The BioWare production. Fancy.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
You ready for Galaxy 2 to be saving?
Don't lose him.
1 month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, the galactic community struggles to rebuild. The Alliance fleet made a tremendous sacrifice to save the Citadel Council and earned humanity membership in their prestigious group. Now the Council is forced to respond to evidence of the Reapers, enormous machines that eradicate all organic civilization every 50,000. Okay, I can't read that fast. God damn it! Fuck. So this is only taking a month after the first game. Okay.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Okay, that's fucking pretty. Holy shit. Wow.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack. Watch the arm.
Oh no. BioWare, what the fuck? What the fuck? It's gonna hurt its resale value. That's a salvage title if I've ever seen one. Mass Effect Genesis is an interactive comic that summarizes the events of Mass Effect 1. Would you like to review the story so far? Yeah, sure. Why not? Oh, Dark Horse. Wow, no way. Okay.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Kaidan Alenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard.
Hey, morning, Lisa.
Every muscle in my body went rigid.
How you doing?
I couldn't move. Could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. A dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat, as was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Udina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly,
sucks.
He was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tali. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tali's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren.
Bring him down.
Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I decided discretion was the better part of valor, and kept my focus on our goal, finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novarian, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone, with the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, it was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base, and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan.
Whoa.
He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper.
Oh my god.
It spoke to me. Threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Kaidan with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it.
Yeah.
Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up.
No.
We fought.
Oh.
I stalled him to make time for my team.
Yeah.
And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Kaidan was a good man, and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Ash. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. I'd never tell anyone, but I had my doubts. Leaving Kaidan behind had hardened my resolve, but revealed a soft spot in my defenses. How many more friends and allies would I be willing to sacrifice in order to stop Saren? We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, The lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice? Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right.
Oh, no fucking way. You're making me choose here? I didn't even choose in the game. I was like, let the politicians take care of it. Oh, that's a little dirty.
I didn't much like Udina, but sometimes you need a pit bull on your side. Someone willing to be the bad guy, for the sake of the greater good. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Well, that was a pretty good, nice recap of the first game. Pretty cool that it took in the decisions you made from the first game and reflected it there.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Achievement unlocked, missing in action. Oh. We can bring him back stronger, faster, more depth than ever. Heard of the $6 million man? I'm the $600 trillion man, because this is super far in the future and shit's probably expensive. Okay, I was an adept before, but I think I'm gonna change it up here. Ooh, okay. Sentinel. Vanguard. Oh, interesting. Okay. I think I'm gonna Vanguard. Let's do Vanguard. Why not?
Something's wrong. He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Steps pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover now. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol. Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off.
Ooh.
Look out! Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, I now have ammo for a pistol.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take
Ooh.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
Okay, nothing in here. I guess we're gonna go over here. Oh shit! That's
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long.
oh man, we got dead bodies here.
Maureen, here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out.
Okay.
Use the grenade launcher to take out the mechs.
Yeah, where are the mechs at? Am I supposed to go back this way and then just blast one through the window? What the fuck, dude? Where am I supposed to go?
We've been spotted.
Take the elevator down one floor.
Okay, that's how you do it.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
Wait a minute. What's in here? That was weird.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity.
Oh shit,
In an
this is
effort to
me.
accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Okay.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Okay. Wow, I'm the $4 billion man.
doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
What's with the mechs?
Security. Usually they fight for us. Somebody must have hacked them. That should be impossible, unless you've got access. We've got to get you out of here, Shepard.
Ever since I woke up, someone's been telling me where to go and what to do. I need answers.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff. Just give the order and I'll hit him with a biotic power. That's it. Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant, but I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we—
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over at D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Okie dokie. A little bit of a bummer that I got a weapon now with like ammo instead of just like a heat gauge. And I gotta deal with like ammo management, but it seems plentiful for now. We'll see what happens later. Oh no!
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Your mom's a mech. Got him. Oh really? There's another one here? Trying to get that 30 headshot achievement. Yeah, I got 10, baby.
Find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead straight.
Oh God, they found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B. Hurry! They're out of control.
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh God.
Oh no, they're dead.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who he was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter his identity in any way, if he's somehow not the man he used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Okay, wow, they really wanted me back in literally one piece.
Shepard, down here!
Oh no.
Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
No, I want to
Should
talk
be
about it
some
now.
Metagel in the first aid station on the wall.
Okay.
Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
Got it. You just been united.
Thanks,
Let's
Shepard.
go.
Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe, then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Nope.
Forget
Can't
about
do it.
Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Excuse me. Maybe, maybe not.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor, but that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
Oh no, more mechs! Oh no!
Overload the canister.
Oh gosh!
The shuttle.
These mechs don't know when to quit.
Overload? Where is Overload?
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Wow. Okay. That seemed
Okay,
easy.
we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
By the X-Men? Oh my god. Yeah, I've never heard of him.
Should I recognize that name?
Maybe that's a side effect of your recovery. You and Cerberus certainly have a history. According to the Alliance, we're a radical pro-human splinter group. You wiped out several of our research bases. But things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look,
Whoa,
I'd be
really?
suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything.
That's a name.
I promise.
That's a name in this. What?
The Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
Oh, that makes
It's a
sense.
code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
I don't care what his name is. He just needs to answer my questions. All of them.
He spent a lot of money and time bringing you back. I'm sure.
Here we go. What was that supposed to do? Oh wow, this has the same thing to it. All right, cool.
In the early 2160s, the
Alliance began
Wow, it still has the audio
colonization of worlds in the
readout.
Stylian Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't give a shit. Journal. Prologue Awakening. You were okay. Same menu system. That's actually not too shabby. Create a new save. Yeah, we'll go down here. Wow, that was pretty cool. Nice to see the shields take less time to recharge too. Took forever in the first game. Let's go with grenade launcher. Ha! Get wrecked, dummies. Suckers. Finally completed my big project and I can finally do all the stuff I wanted to, so I'm allowed. Some also needs deep in work. Hell yeah. Bypass wall safe. Where's wall safe? Ooh. Highlight individual nodes to find matching symbols. When you've found 2 matching symbols, select them to complete the circuit. Complete all circuits before you run out of time to bypass security. Oh, this is a weird one. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Codex updated.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
This is kind of nuts that I died in deep space and they're like, nah, we'll bring you back. We got you. Wait, where am I? Oh, I am supposed to go this way. Okay, right. Yeah, at work I completed a milestone on a project I've been working on for like the past few months. So it was actually really good to see and do, and I feel like a little bit of weight has been lifted off my shoulders because I feel like I'm just, you know, like one major step closer to getting that project completed. Feels good, man. Feels good.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Oh, shit!
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Well, he was.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The Elusive Man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
It's gotta... I mean, they wouldn't let that happen.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the Elusive Man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
Whee! Alright, we're out. Struggling with the task, I'm gonna pull my hair out. I have to set up automation that when a specific IT advisory goes out to the specific service account, it needs to create a standard change request to Jira. Thing is, I can do it in Flow, but I can't use the API token from Jira.
Before you meet with the Elusive Man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
I haven't really used
It's been 2 years since the
Jira's
attack.
API,
The Elusive
to be
Man
honest.
needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a colony kid. Lost your parents when slavers hit Mindwar. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skillian Blitz. Do you remember that?
A lot of lives depended on me holding that position. I did what I had to.
However you want to put it, it was damn impressive. I had friends who were there. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
We should move on.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to select
There are
that.
tests we
Fuck.
really should run.
Whatever.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the Elusive Man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
I can do an email integration in Jira, but then I catch every email that goes to that account. Oh no. I lose training in Jira like 5 years ago and I migrated to a different project that didn't use Jira to
The
begin
Elusive
with.
Man is
Oh
waiting for
wow.
you in the other room.
I know Jira is like the big boy software when it comes to Scrum or Kanban or project management.
The Elusive Man is waiting for you in the other room.
Fine. Ooh, I can customize my gear. Ooh, that's sharp as fuck. I like that. Increases weapon damage by 5%. Hell yeah. Hey, look like a ninja, like an assassin. Let's go. Let me see, squad. Ah, all right, cool. So similar interface from the first game when it comes to leveling up. I have 2 squad points. Not a lot of stuff to put it into though. Okay. Oh, that costs 2 points. Oh, I see how they do it. Interesting. All right. So I can't use this extra point. That actually kind of bugs the fuck out of me. I hate that. I got 1 point. I can't use it. Okay. Okay. Talk to the Elusive Man. Or team owns Jira for orgs and we're going to get better knowledge. I don't know much about it, to be honest. I know we have a separate team that handles the Jira administration stuff, but we used to have it on-prem. Not anymore. But I don't know anything about the back-end stuff.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive Man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
It's really weird to hear Martin Sheen in a video game. I would have never thought he would have done a project like this. Cool, though. But never would have thought. I need some answers.
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Negeth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus.
Oh, skip.
We're committed to... If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act...
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Well, that's ominous.
What do you think I'll find there?
If I knew that, I wouldn't need to send you. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
I think his whole office setup looks like just clean and futuristic. Ooh. Very elusive. Achievement unlocked. Ooh, 1,000 experience. All right. Ship is waiting for you in the hangar bay to take you to Freedom's Progress. Cool.
The Elusive Man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The Elusive Man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the Elusive Man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The Elusive Man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The Elusive Man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Okay. +4 Renegade, +6 Paragon. Oh, they unlock different options. Okay, so now I got 3 squad points. So, well, let's see. Incendiary ammo. Let's charge. Oh, okay. Go with Assault Mastery. Let's just do that. Just for me.
Freedom's Progress colony was once a typical Alliance settlement. The reclusive tycoon calling himself the Elusive Man is a human nationalist focused on advancing human interests, whatever the cost to non-humans. The Citadel Council regards him as a fanatic, posing a serious threat to galactic security. A mysterious maverick, to say the least, the Elusive Man heads the Cerberus network. Dubbed the Elusive Empire by investigators, Cerberus is an allegedly untraceable syndicate of private intelligence agencies, biotics laboratories, engineering and scientific research teams, and lucrative front companies. Branded a terrorist and seditionist organization by authorities, Cerberus is the only human power base other than the Terra Firma Party, strong enough to embarrass, if not threaten, the Council and its human representatives.
Okie dokie. Oh, wrong one. Journal. Okay. Investigate the missing colonists. Okay, so we gotta go to Freedom's Progress. Anyway, I don't have access to a map. So I'm... Oh, this docking station? Alright, cool. Wow, alright. Whoa. Okay. Interesting.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The Elusive Man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the Elusive Man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Uh-oh.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Ooh, excuse me. Effective against armor, weak against shields and biotic barriers. Very effective against shields and biotic barriers. Weak against armor. Very effective against shields and biotic, but weak against armor. Okay. Ah, so this is why it's a one round kind of thing. It's a heavy pistol. I see. Interesting. Ooh. Okay. Can I pick that up? Nope. All right.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
This looks like a fighting area. Yeah. Big, it's open, got some places for cover. I'm not a fan of how this looks. Nope. No, I am not.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Oh, if you hold it down. Oh, okay, okay. Ooh, what is this? Oh, 1,000 credits. Yay, money!
Hear that? Sounds like better specs.
Strange.
He goes. Hostiles to the right. Shoot them before they take out the shield.
Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
Got it.
There we go.
Target down! Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Wall safe. Okay. Nailed it. I'm a hacker. I got money. Ooh, all right, we got some metagel. There's a cup. Oh, you can shoot it. Yay.
They've seen us.
Ooh, hold on there, soldier.
Can't target them.
Oh, he's metagel. Anything else I can salvage here? Nope. Where did Miranda go?
Can't get a lock.
It won't open? What the fuck? Hello? What am I missing? Uh-oh. What the fuck was that? Okay, now I can't move? Whoa, that was weird.
Stop right there.
Franza, you said you'd let me handle this.
Oh, Tali.
Wait, Shepard?
I'm
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Don't point those guns at me. Oh, that's a funny option.
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tali. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
Oh, that's right. That's what Quarians do.
Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Okay.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza. You're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side. Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of it.
Whoa, were those that? Ooh, another
seen
sink.
us.
I didn't even see that there. Holy shit. Nailed it. I'm such a good hacker. I can bypass anything.
Use overload on him.
Oh. Where's overload?
Target down! Overload on him.
Wow, shotgun's nice, but
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
okay. I do appreciate the auto-saving feature here. Felt like that was nearly non-existent in the first game. Oh.
There we go. Enemy down.
Perfect, Shepard. We are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
Oh no.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Send your squad members to separate waypoints.
Right there.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Going now. We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Okay. These guys are where they need to be. I've done what I needed to do. Show. Oh, okay, here we go.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover.
Oh, I hit A. There was no indication I needed to hit A. Well, that's a big boy. Ouch. Oh, that's brutal.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
You're telling me. Hold up a minute. Hold up. I like how you can pause here. All right, weak against armor, weak against armor. Effective against armor. Cool.
Overlord will take out their shield.
That's what, I don't have overload. Damn, that was rough. Got him.
It's gonna blow.
Easy. Oh, is this what I could use overload on? Or was it charge? What does Y do? Alright, well, maybe I can't use it now. But I am low on ammo. Damage your Wymere mech. Ooh, we're finding iridium. You can now afford the M22 Eviscerator Shotgun Research Project. Ooh, hell yeah.
Valuable.
You must recruit a head scientist. I don't know. When will I ever do that? Ooh, yes, ammo. +4 heavy weapon ammo. Start the bypass. Ooh. Oh, I fucked up. Oh no, you can't retry. I screwed up. I went a little too quick there. Okay, so can I shoot these? Maybe not. What's in here? Okay, medkit. Oh, here's Tali.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard.
Okay.
He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Back of the loading bay. No problem. Beep bop boop.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No, 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 no.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms. You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Huh. Okay.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
Tell me more about these swarms.
They go everywhere.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his Envirosuit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Elusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you,
You're
we'll
okay.
never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
Ooh, okay, so... Ooh, does Vitor come with us, or does Vitor go with Tali? Fuck it, he's coming with us.
The people at Cerberus won't hurt him, Tali. You have my word. But we need that information, and it's clear the Quarians don't want to share.
Damn it, Shepard! I trusted you!
He'll be fine. We promise. But we have to find out all we can about the Collectors.
What? No. I don't understand.
We need a pickup. Have a medbay standing by.
Good luck, Shepard. I hope what you get from Vitor is worth it.
Well, I'm getting some renegade points out of this. That's for sure. If I don't, I'll be surprised. So we got a new enemy to worry about. Collectors.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. Unfortunately, the Quarian you brought back didn't give us any useful information.
Ah,
He's
fuck.
too far gone. He'll be returned to the migrant fleet. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived. back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
Damn.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Joker? No way!
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Illusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Ooh. Okay. Fancy.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
The Normandy 2. Maybe. Well, okay, I was kind of... without the 2, I was right. Yep. Mm-hmm. Ooh, heavy weapon upgrade. 15% heavy weapon ammo capacity, but I need a head scientist to build it. Okay. So I got 17,000 credits and I found 2,000 iridium. Ah, just like the old days.
Welcome aboard the New Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Mordin Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence.
Oh.
The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Hey, what's up, Dean? It's my shit, bitch. AIs are dangerous.
Shut that thing down. I don't want it on my ship.
Have I offended?
Shepard spent a great deal of time fighting rogue AI. Geth, mostly. Plus that incident with the Alliance's Hannibal system on Luna.
Your distrust is logical, Shepard, unlike the irrational mistrust of most humans. However, I am no threat to you or anyone else. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Oh man, you telling me this AI can't can't create images of weird shit on the fly? Oh man, I don't want it on my ship now. Bummer.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations
Should
awaiting
I
your
0
orders.
out of 10?
Preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Use the galaxy map to pick new destinations for the Normandy. I mean, I kind of figured I'd have to do that. That's what we did in the first game. Prep terminal. Oh, to get status updates on your squad. Ooh. Select weapons for your squad from the armory. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. You can choose your loadout. Use the elevator to access Normandy's other decks. Got it. Go to your personal cabin to customize your appearance. Okay, cool. So I'm not stuck with the helmet all the time, so I can change that out. Nice. Require the professor to research upgrades for your squad's equipment. Oh, yeah. I gotta go to the tech lab. All right. My Paul. Actually, I'm gonna save it real fast here. Override it. Yep. All right. I'm gonna go pause. Mrs. Fart's gonna get ready to go to work here pretty soon, so I'm gonna go see her off, and then I gotta use the restroom too. So I'm gonna throw this up, and I will try to be back as soon as I can. I'm back. Hello. Sorry. It took a bit. I feel better. How are you? How are we doing? Okay. I have 3 squad points. Yeah, let's put it, let's use that. Oh, I get cryo ammo? Fuck yeah, dude. Ooh. Oh, I can't. Do I not upgrade my squad mates? No way. Oh my god, that's a lot of shit. The fuck? Who the fuck is Jack? Travel to Purgatory? Are these like the crew members I'm supposed to get? What the fuck? Okay, I guess so. I guess we'll start with this one. Travel to Purgatory. Get the convict. Weird. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I can't do upgrades. Let's see. How do I know these are red or unread for that matter? Okay. Track down the master thief, Kasumi Goto, and convince her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She's unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove valuable in your mission. Special anti-terminal differs from the usual input. The passer's hands is golden. Okay, I'm gonna leave that I'm gonna leave that as unread because I don't know what that terminal is gonna look like. I don't know if I have to like memorize that phrase or not. Okay, Overlord. Whatever. Scans in the Yamada system turned up something we thought you should see. The final location of the wreckage of the SSV Normandy. Thought this news might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like you to invite you to place a monument and be the first to walk on the site. There's still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on the Normandy. If you find any signs of these lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so that those heroes' families might have some closure. Okay. Oh no, ads in progress. Okay, lost contact with survey ship. Oh gosh. Occurred to me that army technicians that you may not want to show your face everywhere you go. They sent a hood that Cerberus issues to its covert operatives. It has additional microframe functions that you may like. Hood is in your quarters. Okay. Oh, archive messages are here. Okay, so unread. Yeah, okay, cool. Where are my quarters?
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Thanks, dude. Map. Whoa, this map looks different. Woo-wee. Okay. I can't even move this around. Interesting. Show. Quarters are usually in your pocket. Oh, God damn it. That's good. That's good. As soon as I finished that sentence, I was like, fuck. All right, captain's cabin. There we go. Ooh, that's fast and speedy. I don't want to talk to the AI. Breather helmet. Nope, that's not it. Where is it, dude? Is it here? Select I can select music? Dude, how do I get rid of all this, like... Okay, this, like, codec shit needs to, like, get off my screen, dude. Like, I went through all that crap already. Oh, these are all my achievements, which I have none. Okay, I don't need that. Okay, so... Hold on. Let me go back to my messages. Archived. Recon hood. Isn't that what I'm wearing? Actually, hold on. Is that what I'm wearing already? Recon hood? Okay, it is. All right, nice. All right, fine. So we don't need to be here anymore. Hey, what's up, Saturn? She got first again. Let's go. On a roll. Let's go. Let's see. Do I need to go here? Engineering. What's in engineering? What can I engineer here?
Access to this room is currently restricted.
I'm the fucking commander. Let me in there, you butthole. It's my ship. You dork.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
Shape up. No.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech,
A bit sloppy.
There's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Go to Omega and find the couplings. I don't know where Omega is.
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
Hey! So I can keep getting away with this. Making bread again. I got the doggos with me. Being the cutest. Aw, let's go. What kind of bread you making? I can go down. There's stairs? I mean, shit, there better be. It's a ship. If the elevators break, that fucking sucks. What in the world? Like this? Why does this exist? I must have to come down here for some reason. Maybe something breaks and explodes, and then I try to make it not explode, even though it's already exploded. So I gotta put pieces back together. That's probably it. All right, I'm out. Back to this one.
Joker would like to see you up on the bridge, Commander.
You got it. Let's talk to Joker. Oh my god, you think they still put the fucking stamina meter on this shit? Nah. Nah. That's dumb.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite you have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Have an AI watch me 24/7. Cheers.
these corners. God damn. Okay.
We've got venting from the number 16 lithium heat sink.
Amazon just scared the fuck out of me. It's so weird when they're not in a van. I get scared for a sec. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I've seen a Amazon delivery person not in a Rivian van or some shit.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
No.
Let's keep this professional.
Yes, sir. Anything else, Commander?
No.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
Give me 1 second. Oh my god, if I could spell that, it'd be hella great. That'd be nice. Okay, let's go here.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Fine.
Okay, Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Goodbye.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Thanks, Kelly. All right, journal. Normandy FBA couplings. Go to Omega. Find the couplings. Where's Omega? There's a wow, holy sh. Oh, okay, this is nice. I do like this feature where I can just. Okay, well that's not the feature I'm talking about where I can just free roam the solar system, but that's cool. But I like how they can the map tells you what objectives are at each planet, and you're not like randomly like kind of looking for stuff. So that's cool. Enter orbit. Built in the mined-out husk of a metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. At times, the station has lain idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking a fresh start. Space Station's original elegant design has given way to haphazard expansion by scrabbling factions of every species. There is no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall a time there ever was one. All right, we're going to dock here. I'm going to save the game, and then I'm going to call it. Whee! Squad selection. Well, I don't have a... Whoa, you can choose from so many people. Wow. Okay. Those are the only people I can choose. All right, you have 6 points. I can give you incendiary ammo, and we're gonna make you a Cerberus operative, and we're gonna put that there, and then we're gonna give you overload, and make you a Cerberus officer, and then ooh, there we go. Yeah, that works. I like it. Oh, so that's how weapon stuff. 2 options. I don't care about that really. I just need to land and save. I was weirdly obsessed with the planet mining in this game. There's planet mine. You can mine?
Welcome
Oh.
to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to. Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just.
Leave, Fargate, now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Damn.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Aria wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
I'll talk to your boss when I'm damn well ready.
Yeah.
Then you'd better get ready. No one keeps Aria waiting.
I will.
Afterlife now.
So pushy. Dick.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Mordin Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Okay. Saving content. Please do not turn off your computer. I can turn it off now. Cool. Bart, did you get a haircut? I did. But what you're seeing is bedhead. Can we exit out of that? Yeah, I got a haircut. I had product. I went into the office yesterday and I put product in, and I went to bed with product in, and so, you know, I'll usually part my hair off to the side, and when I go to bed and wake up, it all like kind of goes up towards the middle and looks weird as shit. So yeah, like. Yeah. Yeah, I got a haircut, I think, yeah, last week, actually, last Tuesday. So it's only a week old. Cool. Yeah, it's weird because, like, I'll sleep, I'll wake up, and then it's all kind of, like, flat up here, and I got this little thing that's, like, tufted up, and I'm like, that's a weird look. It's a weird look, but, yeah. All right. That is it for me. I gotta do work things, and I also gotta clean up my place a little bit. I'll be back on Thursday with more Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 1 was pretty good. I definitely see how people say the combat Mass Effect 1 is janky, because in 2 it's a little bit better. Absolutely better. What else? I feel like I had something else to share. I don't think I did. Did I? I don't think so. But yeah, in any case, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'll be back on Thursday with more Mass Effect 2. And I will say Mass Effect 1 was pretty fun. It only took me like 15 hours to get through the entire campaign. And then I was like, wow, that's not a whole lot. And then I realized this game came out in 2006. And it's a single player game. And it's like, if you're gonna only have 15 hours of content based off the main story, you gotta have like other stuff to do in the game to make the, you know, your money worth well and be well spent, you know. I think that's why it has like a bunch of side quests and whatnot, but I didn't go through those because I'm not going after the achievements and stuff, at least not yet anyway. Probably never, but in any case, I'll be back on Thursday. I hope to see you then. If not, I'll see you in someone else's stream for sure. But thanks for hanging out. Much appreciated. Thank you for the resub, Rhinos. And yeah, that was the only resub today. Cool. Anyway, y'all take care. Have a good Tuesday, and I will see you later. Bye.